Welcome back to the channel, Outriders. Today we are taking a look at another legendary showcase. This is the Funeral Pyre. It's a very cool looking gun. A little hard to hold, kind of burns the hands a bit, but it's still pretty neat. It's got Shadow Comet, one of the most sought after mods for Anomaly builds, and I'll explain why. But basically, shots will summon a meteor, a Shadow Comet, that'll crash into the ground, slam, and do a lot of damage to enemies in a short radius. This is great for ad control. It honestly bursts a lot of enemies, and it's one of the best mods in the game. So, worst case scenario, if you find this gun, you have just acquired one of the better mods in the game. So, congrats to you. Dismantle it. You have something amazing. On its own, it's actually not that bad of a gun. I thought, hey, you know, look at that explosion. Look how satisfying that was. That was the mod's doing, man. It's got great clear potential. So, I love it, right? So naturally, I thought, hey, let's put my Embalmer's Rage on it, you know how I am. I love putting that on everything. And sample it out, and it worked pretty well together. But I'm going to be honest with you, the perk is a little bit of a mod block. Because of the Comet coming in and hitting with such fierceness, doing such deeps, it can honestly screw over any sort of Anomaly rounds build. So if you're using Blighted rounds, Pyro rounds, or excuse me, Volcanic rounds, the mod could absolutely screw you over, because if it's killing, you're not actually doing it with your gun. Therefore, it's kind of going against being able to keep your rounds up. So everything about the mod I love. But if you're someone that's struggling or isn't really built for keeping it up, so like on a Pyro that can honestly struggle trying to keep the rounds up, or if you don't have the additional mag as a backup on even a Technomancer Pestilence build, then you're going to be just like I am right now, stuck trying to survive because I don't have my rounds anymore, all because those comets took all the fun away from me. So it's a very strong mod, but it's definitely going to be best suited on a gun or a build that is probably suited around a survival build or a tanky build, or something like an Anomaly build where you don't have a lot of damage from your gun itself. So summoning a bunch of meteors down, as you can see, chunk. Even with a firepower build that I'm using this gun with, the meteor is seemingly out DPSing me. And be it, it's a shotgun, it's not gonna obviously do that if I'm using like a burst AR or something, but it still goes to show exactly how strong it is and the capabilities of ad clear that it has. So this is honestly a fan favorite and probably the most popular Anomaly gun mod in the game. And if you're running Anomaly build, any sort of bottom tree, mid tree option, if you're building around Anomaly power or tank or a melee build, this perk on your gun, this mod, the Shadow Comet, is a must-have. This is one of the best in the game. So the gun itself, not great, not terrible. Honestly, I could probably find another mod that really helps me clear a little better and is not going to mess with things. But again, it's not great for any sort of round build, and I would advise against it. It's something that I would probably use on like a bottom tree Pyro, where I don't have to worry about keeping volcanic rounds up or anything like that. So again, this perk will screw over your round builds. I would heavily advise against the use of it with any Anomaly round builds. Biggest piece of advice I can give with you. Use it on anything else, and it has an absolute value to a meta and to a build. It's going to be huge, instrumental for success even, because you're not going to need to build things for it. But outside of that, it's situational, and it could be actually detrimental to your build and your clear times. So that was the Funeral Pyre. Don't think the gun itself is great, but the mod is a must-have for anyone that plans on building Anomaly. Thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a like if you can, as it really helps the video get out there further. And subscribe if you're not. You know what? I see you. You should fix that. Go ahead. Don't forget to hit that bell too, so you never miss any future legendary showcases hitting your sub box. Thanks again, guys. Good luck. Happy hunting. I hope you get this one for some of your Anomaly builds.